Alright, Shalom, this is YAHAWAH with the Gym Dallas Camp. First off, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, the owners to the apostles and elders, Graham Wilson, who teach real well, and salutations to the Akim scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, keeping his word in truth and sincerity. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start off by reading Isaiah, the first chapter, starting at verse 3. It says, "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider," and that's giving you a example of the, the attitude of Israel, because the Most High is comparing the nation of Israel as two very dumb, stupid animals, okay? So it says, "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know." You know what I'm saying? So, these two dumb animals understand who their owner is, who their master is, but Israel don't consider, man. They don't know. Alright, verse 4 says, "Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger, they are gone away backward." And the Most High is showing a sign of frustration, right? It says, "Ah, sinful nation." These people are laden with iniquity, evildoers, corrupters. They forsook the Most High, provoked them. You know what I'm saying? That's why in my Baruch chapter 4 it says that He didn't put us in that captivity to destroy us, but because we moved Him to wrath. You know what I'm saying? We in this captivity because the Most High said in Deuteronomy 28 chapter, starting the 15th verse, that He was going to put all these curses on us. Alright? And one of them curses was being put in captivity. Alright? As well as our people being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And that starts off at Deuteronomy 28 and 45. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I'll get it real quick. Let's see, Deuteronomy. Okay. 28. Verse 45. Okay. It says, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep His commandments and His statutes which He hath commanded thee." So all these curses overtook us and pursued us all the way until we were destroyed, as a nation. And at the end of the day, it's the fault of, it's our fault, for going off and whoring after these other idols. Following after the ways of the heathen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to read this. It says, let's see. Alright, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13. It says, "For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water," man. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? They forsook the Most High, which is the fountain of living waters, this way, this truth, and hewed them out cisterns, broken so that can hold no water. Went a horn after them other doctrines, them other philosophies, and them other gods. All right. And it says in verse 14, "Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?" Because the nation of Israel is not meant to be a servant. You know what I'm saying? Israel's supposed to be the one in power, judging over these other nations, man, and having the earth in a righteous balance. All right. Let's see. Let me go back to what I was reading. All right. So I read verse 4. It says, "Why should you be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint." So why should the Most High keep punishing us, putting us in captivity over and over again, and doing all these things to our nation, all they gonna do is wax worse and worse and revolt, like it says right there, revolt more and more. So it's saying the whole head is sick and the whole heart faint, right? Verse 6, it says, from the sole off the foot, even the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores, they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Yeah, man, so, it's like in the nation of Israel, like a body that's been all kinds of messed up. Got wounds, bruises, sores, nothing that's been, and none of them that have been attended to or try to be healed up with any kind of medicine or nothing. So it's just a destroyed body. Alright? Verse 7. It says, your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, your land strangers devour in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. Alright? And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, is a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, in a besieged city. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been at Sodom and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. And that remnant is talking about the elect. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High had every right to destroy us, just like how he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for all the wickedness that was going on in there. All right. The Most High is it's a power that shows everlasting mercy. You know what I'm saying? So he decided to show us mercy and send his son, YAHAWASHI, to die on that cross and shed his blood for the nation of Israel, so that we can be reconciled back into that fold, into that intimacy with the Most High, making YAHAWASHI that mediator, that go-between between us and the Most High. So now we have that opportunity to be close with the Most High. Going according to Ephesians 2nd chapter. All right. There's another one I was going to get. Jeremiah chapter 5. All right. Let's see. All right, we'll start verse 20. It says, declare this in the house of Jacob, and publish it in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. And that's, that goes with Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, starting of verse 17, where it talks about that he had made us a watchman unto the house of Israel, and to go forth and tell them their their wickedness. That's what we're supposed to be. That's what we're supposed to do. Like it says in Proverbs, the 1st chapter, in Isaiah 58, we're supposed to go out there in the highways and byways and proclaim this truth. Tell our people that they're going off and prophesy the downfall of this this wicked nation. And that's what we do, man. We go out there, we say the same thing Jeremiah said. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. And that goes into Isaiah the 6th chapter as well. I'll get it real quick. Because the Most High blinded these people, these 2/3 of Israel, not to be able to understand and hear this truth and to be converted and be saved. Their whole purpose is to pretty much be destroyed for all the wickedness that they do all day, every day. All right. Let's see right here, Isaiah 6:9. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. It's the same thing that Jeremiah said. All right. Verse 10. It says, make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. So the Most High don't want them to be converted and healed. He don't want them to see or hear or understand His word. All right. And then look what I always like to bring out this chapter because of this specific verse right here. It says, then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So what does that mean? How long is it going to be that way? Well, until this whole place is destroyed. These people are going to be in the same state they are until this whole wicked infrastructure is brought down. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to that Jeremiah. It says, "Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which I have placed the sand for the bound of the sea, by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it." So the Most High has control over all of this, man. Everything that goes around you. But the people don't have that fear. All right. That's why in Proverbs, the first chapter, it says that the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. So once you understand and fear the Most High, then that wisdom will come. All right. Verse 23. It says, "But this people hath a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, Let us now fear the Lord our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest." So, hey, they don't even consider that thought. They don't come together and say, man, we got to fear the Most High, or else he's going to do this, or the Most High does this. He gives the rain. He allows the sun to go around the earth and all that. They don't consider those things, man. They are rebellious, stiff-necked, hard-headed, stiff-necked people, man. That's why scriptures call them sottish children. You know, when you go into that word sottish, it means very stupid. All right. It says, verse 26, "For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men." All right. And that goes into them pastors, you know, in these churches. These wicked Israelites preaching some other truth that's not of the scriptures. Even though they claim to read out of the scriptures, they don't truly believe or teach of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They teach of their own wicked imaginations, things that they feel are right, not according to the doctrine of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. Alright, so as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. And you can see that, man. T.D. Jakes, that's one example out of many. You know, he makes a lot of money in doing what he does, deceiving the nation of Israel. You know, ultimately putting all that blood on his hands. You know what I'm saying? They are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. You know, all they think about is themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. You know, they're worse than the wicked, man. "Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?" You know, so the Most High's got to come back and destroy this place. You know, that's why scriptures say that he's going to come first for the house of Israel and then for everybody else, for all the other nations. You know, for all the wickedness that they've done. Alright, wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what will you do in the end thereof? And that's true. You know, these prophets, these pastors, these guys leading these whack-ass churches out there, they bear rule by their means. And of course, the congregation, the people that follow these guys, they love to have it that way. You go up there and tell them the truth and the real nature of the scriptures, man, they get mad at you. You know, start saying all kinds of things, man, scorning you. You know what I'm saying? Mocking you. You know? But, yeah, you know, that's all I wanted to go into, just a quick topic. But, Lord willing, brothers, we're edified with that. I'm going to say shalom.